Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video I want to show you how to make these beautiful ribbon flowers, and if you want to learn how you can make them as well, keep on watching. Here you can see the list with all the materials that you're going to need for this flower. So here I'm using a white and pink satin ribbon, which I cut it in pieces, and here you can see the measurements and as well how many of each color you're going to need. So first I'm taking a piece of each ribbon and I'm facing the wrong part together, so in the end you're gonna have the shinier part in front and in the back. So what I'm doing here is I'm melting the edges with the lighter, so in this way I can make the both pieces as one. I think that this detail is very important because when we make the petals of the flower, the both parts of the ribbon will not move around and it will be easier to work with. And here you can see the petal that we're going to make. For this you have to take the piece of ribbon and fold it in the middle, so you're gonna have the shape. And then we're going to fold it again, so you have this triangular shape on the top. I'm going to show it to you again so you can see better. And after that what we're going to do is to turn it upside down and fold the top layer in half, so now you can see a little bit of the pink color. And then I'm gonna pin it down. And now we have our petal ready, and what we have to do is to make the same with all the rest of the pieces of ribbon. And now once you're arranging the flower, we're going to take our first petal, and then we're going to need a needle and thread, and we're going to sew there in the beginning of the petal on the bottom part, as you can see. And we're going to make only one stitch, as I'm showing you here, and this part is really important because this is going to help for the final look of the flower. As you can see here, we made only one big stitch and we sew in the beginning and in the end of the pink part of the petal. And now we're going to attach the next petal, and we're going to do that by placing the next petal in the middle of the previous one, as you can see. And now we're going to sew the both petals together by making again the same one big stitch as we did with the previous petal. It's great that I'm showing you here because sometimes these kind of things for me are very difficult to explain, so it's better that you can see clearly what I'm doing here. And now I'm going to attach the third petal, and I'm going to do it the same way as I did with the second one. And from here it's very easy because you basically have to repeat the same step until you finish or attach all the petals that you have left. And here I'm speeding up the video a little bit because if not, the video is going to be very long. When we have all the petals together, what we're going to do is to attach the both endings of the flower, as you can see. And what we're going to do next is to sew it again, making one big stitch, is the same way what we did with the previous petals. And here what I'm doing is to pull the thread very carefully. For this step you're gonna need a little bit of patience because until you gather the flower well and arrange it well, it's gonna take a little bit of time. But if you're patient here, I promise you the end result is going to be amazing. And next what I'm going to do is that I'm going to make a knot in the back of the flower, so in this way I can secure it well. And here I'm just cutting the rest of the thread that I'm not going to need, and here is our flower almost ready. Next I'm going to attach a little circle of felt on the back of the flower. And now I'm just going to attach a flower decoration in the center of the flower. And you can use whatever decoration you have. And on the back of the flower you can put a hair clip or hairband, whatever you want to use. And here is our final result. I think the flower looks really pretty. I made in another colors as well. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe for more videos like this. And thank you so much for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!